Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan Gokenauer and here I'm known as Mustard Seeds and Makeup. I've had a really long year and I'm so sorry that I haven't been on in a while, and I'm hoping to not make that a habit any longer. I wanted to jump on here and give you guys an update and tell you what I've been up to this last year that I haven't posted, for those of you that just follow me here, and also give you guys a fun product empties video, being as it's been a year since I've done anything. So go ahead and just keep on watching if you'd like to know what I've been up to.
I wanna love you like you love me. I'm falling into you.
So I'll start off with letting you all know that I am now a licensed cosmetologist. I do hair for a living now, and as you notice, I now have blue hair. I'm no longer blonde. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for. It's something fun. I always wanted blue hair ever since I went to go see Katy Perry years ago. So this is just kind of a fantasy that's come to life right now because I can do hair. Anyways, so the last year I put myself through cosmetology school with this love and support of my family, my husband, my parents, just being able to allow me to quit my job to pursue something that I love. But I'm finally doing what I love, and I'm still at Ulta Beauty. I actually quit for a little bit while I was going through school, and then I started working there again, but now I'm a licensed hairstylist. So I've been doing hair there for about 4 months now, almost. It's coming up on 4 months. So I've been pretty steady there, and I really love the company. I love my job. I love everyone that I work with. It's just a really great place. So I'm really enjoying all that I'm doing. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into some product empties, okay? I have it set up in order from makeup to skincare. I have miscellaneous, and then I have hair. So want to take a guess at what I have the most of? It's hair. It's hair now. I mean, I love makeup, but right now I've just been using up tons of hair products. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first product that I used up was the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. So I bought this pretty much right when it came out. I'm in shade Vanilla, and I thought that this was like the perfect match for my skin tone. It was very neutral. It was right in between the cool and the warm. I feel like I can really pull off, I don't know. I guess I think I can pull off either cool or warm because I am very neutral. So usually I'm cocktailing and mixing my foundations. This one was just the perfect match. It was also a matte foundation, so I love to wear this to work. I love to wear this to school. If I wore makeup to school, honestly, like the whole time I was in school, I barely wore makeup. I did a lot of makeup, I did hair, but I barely did it on myself. So the times that I did though, I really liked this foundation because it was matte. I like to put it on with a pore filling primer, and I felt like that gave me the best results for just a smooth overall matte finish all day long. So I really like this foundation. I would repurchase again, but I'm always trying new things, so I probably won't repurchase just for a while. So I guess, I mean, I loved it, but it wasn't like the absolute best. So maybe like it would get 4 stars. 4 stars out of 5. But it was good. I would consider picking it up again, and I would recommend it to other people. Next for makeup is gonna be the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I really like this mascara. It is super volumizing. Let me show you the bristle. So the bristle is just like any other regular mascara wand. This is the kind that I like. I don't really like the plastic ones like They're Real from Benefit. That's not my favorite kind, but I really like this one. It was, like I said, it's super volumizing. It did have some lengthening to it as well, but you know what, it really reminded me of the Too Faced, the Better Than Sex mascara. You know, in other countries, I believe it's called Better Than Love. Like America's like the only country, from what I've heard, that it's called Better Than Sex. So but yeah, it reminded me a lot of that, to be honest, because it does the whole little flaky number. Not as bad as a Too Faced one, but it does flake a little bit. Otherwise, I love the effect that it had. It literally was Lights Camera Lashes because it's so va-va-voom, like right in your face. So I would repurchase again. even though it has a little bit of the flakes. Like I said, it's not as bad as the Too Faced one. It is a really good mascara. Here is another product from Too Faced. It's actually come off, like the little gold lettering has come off, but this was the Cocoa Powder Foundation. They no longer sell this, so I feel like it's almost worthless to review this. I actually found it at TJ Maxx when they were starting to discontinue. I don't know why they discontinued it. It was a full coverage powder foundation. I just thought that it had a really nice finish. It wasn't overly matte, but it also didn't not blot my oils throughout the day, if that makes sense. So it was good. I would repurchase again if they were still selling it. Another empty is gonna be one of the travel sizes of the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. This is my favorite. I have and I've tried a bunch of others, but this is hands down my favorite. I have so many of these. I will probably never love another eyeshadow primer as much as I love this one. And I really need to try Eden, which is their matte one, because sometimes I get greasy lids. But the original works just fine right now. So for sure, I've already repurchased. I will repurchase. I'll continue. It's great. Two little empties here. You can see them. These are also discontinued. The cap is gone because my son took it off and was trying to eat it. But this is gonna be Benefit Give Me Brow. This is supposed to be the little travel size, which lasted forever. And then this one is the regular size. This one was in shade 1. This one was in shade 3. I like shade 3 better. 1, it goes over in it, but it kind of leaves this weird white cast over my brows, even though my brows are fairly, I feel like they're pretty taupe. I mean, they're a light blonde, but the one was just way too light for me. I do love this stuff though. It's fiber building, like it makes my brows look thicker, keeps them in place all day. I love the pigment. Usually I'll just literally run 3 through my brows and then carve them out, and that's it. So I haven't found anything really comparable yet, so I'm still kind of on the hunt for something similar to Gimme Brow that's in a reasonable price point. Not that this was or anything. I think it was $24, but the mini was $12 and it lasted me a long time. I don't know. I like it. I would repurchase it if they still had it, but I think that they are either revamping it or just took it off completely because maybe there's something in it. So if you know the scoop on that, go ahead and let me know below. But that was that, and I love these. Next is gonna be a mini of my all-nighter from Urban Decay. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I don't know who doesn't love this stuff. It helps set my makeup all day. I do see a difference, but for a while I was like, is it just in my head? You know, is it something that they have like embedded in here that I need this? So I didn't use it for like a couple weeks, and I totally noticed I was getting so much more oily. So it's not just in my head. I love this stuff. It's great. But if you can't afford that, here you go. This is Makeup Revolution's Pro Fix. This is the oil control fixing spray. This is their dupe pretty much on the Urban Decay All-Nighter. It is not the same 100%, but it does work very similarly. So this one totally does mattify. It helps, what's the word I'm looking for? Like increase the longevity of your makeup, how long it's gonna stay. And I liked it. It lasted me forever because this bottle's freaking huge. It's 3.38 fluid ounces, so oh no, I think it's a pretty good size. I liked it. Is the all-nighter better? Yeah. Does this work? Yeah. So I mean, if all-nighter's out of your price point, go ahead and pick this one up. It's also at Ulta too. Stuff is gonna be the NYX Shine Killer. I've had this stuff forever and I was trying to get rid of it. It's not that I hated it, it's just that I was like, I know what it is, but it's not marketed right. So it's called the Shine Killer, and it says that it's matte. It says it's gonna take away oils, but what is it really? I don't think it's matte. I don't think it necessarily takes away oils. It more blots. So to me, this is a lot like the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It even comes out clear like that stuff. It's more of a pore filling primer. It is not a mattifier. Don't believe that. It's not gonna kill your shine. Your shine will peep through. If you want something more shine killing, go for the Becca Ever Matte Primer. That one is like, you will have no shine all day long. This one, for sure, just like a pore filler. It's cool for what it is. I would purchase it again if I needed one like the Smashbox. But when I bought this like a long time ago, when I bought this a long time ago, I read Shine Killer and I was like, I'm oily, I need that. But That's why it's been sitting for so long, because I didn't know how to use it for the longest time until I realized, oh, it's like this. And then I finally, you know, started using it more. But yeah, that's what this is. Totally deceiving for what it's called, but it works great as a pore filling primer and a blurring primer, but not as a shine killer or a mattifier. Next up is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I had this in light beige. It was a little bit too dark for me, but this is probably in my top 5 favorite foundations, for sure. It might even be 1, I don't know. This thing is beautiful. It literally has full coverage. I swear by this foundation. I bring it all the way up to my under eyes, so I don't even need concealer unless I want to brighten, then I'll use something a little bit lighter in my under eyes, but they're already concealed with this. This is amazing. And I have pretty uneven skin tone and problematic skin here and there, like usually hormonally. It's wonderful. I literally recommend this to everybody, but I think that you need to prime with something mattifying if you're oily, and you need to set with a mattifying powder, and you need to use like an all-nighter to really make it last throughout your whole day. But it's gorgeous. The finish is beautiful. It is more of a dewy finish, but like I said, you set it and you prime it with those things. It's just gorgeous. I love it. So I have already repurchased this a couple times now. It's one of my favorite foundations, and I recommend it to everybody. Next is going to be the Juice Beauty Hydrating Spray. It tones and refreshes and sets makeup. I like that it's organic. I just feel like I have so much of this kind of stuff. I don't know that I noticed a difference with this as opposed to some of the other things that I have, because I mean, I've got the Pure, I've got Mario Badescu, which I'm actually going to review in a second too. I have so much that does such similar things that I think I got this as gratis to try out, and honestly, there's just so much competition out there, and this one isn't the least expensive. So for me, there was no real reason that I would purchase this over Mario Badescu, which has a cheaper price point and has like the rose hip and all of that too. So this was like meh. I probably wouldn't repurchase it again, to be completely honest. It's not one I'd look at and be like, wow, that was amazing. That worked wonders. And that's just my personal opinion. I know for some people it works out amazing, but for me, it was just kind of meh, take it or leave it. I'll probably try something else instead. And then next, you'll notice that a lot of my caps are missing. That's because of my son. He takes all the caps off of everything, puts them in his mouth, throws them away, tries to flush things down the toilet. And that's the fun of having a 1.5-year-old. But getting back to this is the Mario Badescu Rosewater Aloe Spray that is infamous for Mario Badescu, pretty much like why they got so well known. This size I think is like $5 or something, which is like the same size as that Juice Beauty one that I just showed. And I love this. I feel like it's a really nice refresher. I love that it's so fresh, like a refresher. It's refreshing. It smells great, it feels great, it's cooling. I love everything about this, especially summertime if I'm gonna go down to the beach, because it has the aloe in it. So yeah, I've already repurchased this a few times. I've done all of their different scents. I always wanna say flavors because you smell it and then you kind of taste the smell. But yeah, I have like all the other scents too. So this is great. So moving on to skin. I think in every single Empties video, I will probably always have some form of these in either 2 or 3. So this one's 3, this one's 2. This was my little travel size. This is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion. So I don't use this as a toner. I use this as a pre-toner. So I will wash my face and get all my makeup off, my debris. I will exfoliate my skin, and then I will use one of these on a cotton pad, or maybe 3 or 4 cotton pads, and I will still see all that residue of dead skin, because it just takes off dead skin. I'll see all that dead skin like sloughing off onto my cotton ball, and I just love it. It's so satisfying. It makes me feel like I'm completely clean. There is a little bit of alcohol in this. I don't mind that because I use serums and everything, but I believe that's just to purify. Like, Yeah, and there's salicylic acid in it. Like I said, I have acne. I used to have acneic skin, but it's problematic now. So it's, like I said, hormonally. So this is just great. It keeps my skin at a nice even balance. Number 2 is going to be for normal skin, normal to dry, which I am in the winter time. Sometimes when I go travel, like every time that we go visit Nevada, my skin usually is just like no oils. Like there's hardly any humidity when we go visit my husband's family there. So usually I bring number 2 when we go visit up there, and all of my super dewy foundations. But then on a day-to-day here in Southern California, I am like really oily. So I use number 3, which is for normal to oily skin. I love it. I can't go without it. I always have to replenish this. I probably always will. So this is my hands down favorite. I can't live without skin product. The next product that I have to review is going to be the Clinique 7-Day Scrub Cream. This is a nice gentle exfoliator if that's something that you're looking for. I'd probably repurchase again, but I like to try new things, and it's just a good day-to-day. Literally, it's 7-day scrub cream, so you can use it every single day, and it's that gentle. But yeah, I'd repurchase again. Was it wowing? Like, did it do anything crazy? Not to me personally. I like something a little bit more. I like to feel, I was gonna say abrasion, but I like to feel a little bit more of the granules. I know that's crazy, but that's just how I am. My skin has built up a tolerance to it, and that's just what I like to feel. So I like my Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion. It's like an exfoliant. I really like to use that one, and I don't use it on a daily, but if I was going to use one daily, I'd probably use something along these lines. So it's good for that day-to-day, someone who can't take a whole lot on their skin and needs to exfoliate. It's good. The next product that I have, yes, it's Neutrogena. It's the Deep Clean Facial Cleanser for normal to oily skin. This is gratis to try out when I was working with Ulta as a beauty advisor, and it was good. I mean, it's Neutrogena, so I mean, it did what it's supposed to. It kept my skin clean. It was just a good cleanser, and I felt like it did give me a deep clean. It gave me more of that squeaky clean, which I know from getting licensed isn't supposed to be like the best thing. Because you're kind of taking away all of those natural oils when you want to kind of leave some more of your natural oils. But I guess that's kind of the whole point here, because it's for normal to oily skin. I guess maybe not the normal part, but it is oil-free, alcohol-free, and dermatologist tested. So if this is something that's in your price point, then yeah, go ahead and pick it up. It worked out really good for someone who has really oily skin, and I would recommend it to someone who has that price point, or someone who's just starting out in skincare. The next item I have is from Your Good Skin, right? That's the brand? Your Good Skin. Yeah, this is kind of new to me. So I believe that this is, oh yeah, it is made for the Boots company, which isn't the English brand, but Boots owns Number 7, they own Soap and Glory. So there was actually a vendor who worked for those companies that was inside Ulta recently, like a month ago recently, and she gave me like a charcoal mask to use, and she gave me this skin balancing concentrate, which is supposed to be like a what's it called, like a serum. You know what, honestly, I kind of broke out really, I think I was going through a season, like a hormonal-ish season, so I was breaking out pretty bad around the time that I was using this, but I liked the way that it felt as a serum. I felt like it did brighten my skin, aside from breaking out so badly during that time. I would try it again. I used all of it, and then my skin cleared up like weeks later, but I don't think it was because of this. I don't know. I would have to try it again when my skin is a little bit more normal starting off, because it wasn't. But from texture wise and what I could see in other areas of my skin, I liked it. So I would give it a try again. Next item, I love this. I love this. This is the Freeman Cleansing Apple Cider Vinegar Clay Mask and Scrub. This stuff lasted me forever. So the whole time I was pregnant with my son Josiah, which was just like recently, like a year and a half ago recently, but literally I've had this for like 2 years, and I felt like I used this almost every night, if not a couple times a week when I was pregnant. I would literally take off my makeup and get in the bath, because that was the only thing that felt relieving to me when I was pregnant, was to take baths. I would put my hair mask on, and then I would scrub my face with this, because it's a scrub and a mask, so it comes out, it smells like apples because it's fragrance. Obviously apple cider vinegar does not smell like apples, but so it's highly fragranced. And my skin was like kind of all over the place when I was pregnant, so I would scrub my face with this, and then I would leave the mask on, and it would dry, and then I would rinse it off, and I felt like my skin was so cleansed. It felt great, it looked great. This stuff I just love. I can't get enough of it. I need to go buy more, and it's only like $4.50. Super cheap, and I buy it at Ulta, so I need to get more of this stuff. It's great to just keep inside your shower. Yeah, totally recommend this. Love it. Item, I actually got this on my BoxyCharm, which I don't have BoxyCharm right now because we were trying to cut back after we had the baby. So even though it was only $20 a month, which is a super great price, it's just something that I kind of had to sacrifice for a little bit until I got a job, which now I have a job, so I might get it again. We'll see. I have to pay student loans now. But yeah, so this is from Farmacy, and this is Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This stuff worked great. I have other cleansing balms that did not work as good as this, so I would say this is a top choice for me now for cleansing balm. I would love to try more, but this worked perfectly. Honestly, worked better than my Clinique and my It Cosmetics. I would buy this again. It's good. Next in my skin, and kind of transitioning into body and shower, is going to be from my friend's company called Boutique. So I want to give her a little shout out. Her name's Bernadine, and she is a female entrepreneur, and she owns her own company called Boutique. You can actually go ahead and check them out on Instagram too. She also has a website, so I'll put both of those links below. And this stuff is amazing. This was her sugar scrub, and it's for face and body. So it's a sugar and coffee scrub. It's infused with her own oils that she does. It's amazing. I love the way that this feels. I know I was saying earlier, I like something that feels a little bit more abrasive, because I like the way that feels on my skin. So you could totally use this on your body, but I loved it all over my face too. It's great. There's no harsh ingredients. You can go ahead and go on her website too and contact her via Instagram if you have any questions. Literally, her stuff is amazing. She's got hair oil, she has body oil, glow oil, and she's got the scrubs. Like, she sells bracelets that she hand makes. So if you're looking for a small business to support, go and check out Boutique. Amazing. I love this stuff. So good. So I can't get enough. This is gonna be from a brand called Two Oceans, and it's a coconut vanilla salt scrub, and it's an exfoliant for your skin, and it has vitamin E and coconut oil in it. So I know that coconut oil actually clogs your pores. I don't use it. I never use this on my face. And so now you know coconut oil is comedogenic. But I like to use this on my legs predominantly. So what I would do is I would use my loofah, and I would scrub my legs with my body wash, and then I would go in and I would exfoliate my legs with this, and then I would shave. And it left my legs feeling so smooth. And I've now replaced it with another sugar or salt scrub. I'm not sure what it is right now, but I'm trying that one out. I'm always looking for scrubs like this for my legs specifically. I would use it on my arms too, and I liked it. It's very soft. This one specifically, I got it at Ross. It was $6, so super cheap, lasted me forever. It was made in South Africa by the brand called Two Oceans. So if I saw this again, I would totally repurchase it. It smelled amazing, and it worked great. And like I said, I would use this, and then I'd get out of the shower, and I would literally have oil. Like, I could feel oil on my body, which felt great. Like, I'm moisturized. So yeah, I would totally repurchase this. Moving into hair. This was a liter of Kendra Platinum Blow Dry Shampoo. I got it on a super sale. Plus I have an employee discount because I work at Ulta. So it was like on sale for $23, and I got it for like super cheap. But this stuff lasted me forever because obviously it was a whole liter. And it was a blow dry shampoo and a thermal protectant for color treated hair. And I loved that there was a thermal protectant inside of my shampoo, which, you know what? It sounds cool, but at the same time, now that I'm saying that and thinking about it, if I use a conditioner afterward and I keep rinsing my hair, wouldn't the protectant come out? things to think about. Especially if I didn't rinse my hair on cool water to close my cuticle to really keep it all in, which I don't, and I should. So yeah, I like the idea then that it has a thermal protectant. It felt, you know, conditioning to my hair. I liked it. And it says that it protects your hair color for up to 40 shampoos, so that's really good to know too. So I would recommend it. I think that it's neat. I felt like it worked really well, and now I'm onto some new stuff for my blue hair. Another shampoo that I used was the Redken Blonde Idol Sulfate Free Shampoo. So I used this before I became a hairdresser because I've always had blonde hair. And I think my mom got it for me, but now that I do hair, I realize that this is more made for people who use Blonde Idol hair color from Redken. So your stylist should be informing you with whatever line of hair color that you use or is used on you, what is going to be the best shampoo, conditioner, product, etc. for your hair, specifically because of the hair product that they use on you. So if I use Blonde Idol color on my client, then I'm obviously going to recommend this, but I don't think they sell it anymore. Like, I haven't seen it at Ulta, so I don't even know that they sell this because the Blonde Idol hair color isn't even super popular. Anyways, it's sulfate free. I'm sure that it didn't do any harm to my hair, but it is a pH balancing shampoo. So that's cool, that's good. I mean, I didn't notice a huge difference with it, honestly. It wasn't tinted, it's not colored, but it is color safe and it's pH balancing. So if that's something that you're looking for, go ahead and check this out. I don't think it's sold at Ulta anymore, but I'm sure that it is with Redken. Now back to thermal protectant or hair protection. This is Sebastian Trilliance. I used this at school. So I went to Salon Success Academy and I received a really phenomenal education, and I had really great instructors, and we also had really great product for being a school. So my school worked exclusively with Redken. They did not work with Redken, they worked with Wella, and then they had Bravana for a while for their Vivids, but because they worked with Wella and Sebastian kind of go hand in hand too. So I started using this on all my clients at school, and this is the heat protectant. It smells like coconuts or some sort of tropical dream. It's amazing. It's empty right now, but normally there's like this layer of oil down here or up here, and you gotta like shake it up. You have to shake it up every time and then spray it all over your hair. It's a really great heat protectant, but I go through it so fast and it's like $20. I think it's like 10 though at my beauty supply store, but still, I go through it so fast. It's amazing. I love it. My favorite heat protectant. Another product that I use on myself and on clients is gonna be the Luxe Blowout from Sexy Hair. I really like this stuff. It's made with moringa oil and biotin. I don't know anything about moringa oil, but I know that oils are good for your hair. But it doesn't say that it has heat protectant, but I would assume it does because it's a blowout spray. It smells really good. It's very sweet, and I just like the fact that it had biotin in it. A little goes a really long way with this stuff because it's super oil based, but I loved it. I would totally repurchase this again. It's great on damp hair, and then you go ahead and blow dry, and it adds that moisture and shine that you're looking for in a blow dry. So exactly why I loved it on clients too. It's really great stuff. Another product that I tried out was gonna be the Briogio Don't Despair Repair Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask. I love leave-ins. I felt like this really did condition. It's very similar to like It's a 10. This one is no sulfates, no silicones, no parabens. Briogio is a really good brand. I know they're sold at Sephora. I don't know anywhere else, but they are sold at Sephora, and I really like this stuff. I would definitely repurchase, but there's so many competitors out there. Like I said, It's a 10 is just more convenient for me, but this was really great to try out. I think I got it in my BoxyCharm and I really liked it. Let's get into a couple more shampoo and conditioner. These ones I actually got from my previous stylist. I'm no longer with my stylist, not because I didn't love her, but because it's just a far distance from me now, because I did, another update. I moved to Brea. My family and I moved to Brea. So we are closer to our church family. We are closer to just where I want to be in general for working. We're closer to my husband's work. He's like 15 minutes away. And we're finally in a community where I feel like I just love the schools out here. I love how close-knit this community is. We're right close to downtown Brea. There's always so many events going on. It's so much fun. I just really love being here. So anyways, my stylist is too far now. She's out in Riverside. So with traffic and everything, I can't make it out there. Plus I get my hair done now. So like the blue was done at Ulta at my store by one of my close friends, my coworker. So she did a really good job. But yeah, my old stylist recommended these to me and gave them to me. It's the Crome Moisture Cleanse Shampoo for dry chemically treated hair, and then the Smooth Daily Conditioner. They're like the little travel sizes, but I like these. I feel like that even though this one's a shampoo, it really did hydrate my hair when I shampooed it. And I like the fact that it's for dry chemically treated hair, because that's exactly what my hair is. My hair's a mess, like chemically. So it was great, and the conditioner works really well. I just have to use gobs of it, I feel, to really penetrate into my cuticle, if it even can. So both of these are really good. I like them. I don't know what the price point is, so I will try my best to leave everything down in the description box below, but I like these. The next shampoo that I'm going to review is the Redken Extreme Shampoo Fortifier for Distressed Hair. I bought the sample size just to see how I liked it before the liter sale happened at Ulta, and I just bought the liter, so that tells you already how much I like it. So this last time I went through and, well, my friend went through and lightened my hair using Redken. I believe she used Blonde Dimensions lightener because I use Redken now. Well, I was kind of using it before, but I use more of Redken now. I needed a Redken shampoo that's specifically designed and made for their product, especially for lightener, and that's exactly what Extreme is. So Extreme is going to help hair. For me, my hair is distressed. My hair's been through a lot of lightening processes. I've had a lot of, not a lot, but I've had a couple of bleach washes. It's been platinum blonde, now it's blue. I've had brown hair. I've been all over the map. I love this stuff. It has proteins, ceramides. It's not the same thing, ceramides and protein, I don't know. But I do feel a difference with this. It does help cure, not even cure, because the only way to cure is to cut. But it helps rebuild back the bonds in your hair, the proteins. So I like this stuff. It makes my hair feel healthier, look shinier, just helps the underneath blonde state my distressed hair. So I totally recommend this to all of my clients that I lighten, especially if their hair has gone through some stuff and is cutting permanent color to get lighter, all that. I've already purchased a liter, so totally recommend this. Then I'm gonna get into, this is the only hairspray that I have that I've gone through, and this was the Bedhead Mini Hard Head, and it's a hard hold hairspray. And I would totally agree with that. It's a crunchy hairspray, it's a finishing hairspray, it's not a workable hairspray, so when you set your style in place, you do this all over if you don't want it to move the whole night. This is great for events. It's great for like updos, that kind of stuff, braids, things like that you want to keep in place for long periods of time. It's crunchy, very crunchy, but it's good for if that's what you're looking for. So yes. Now we're gonna get into the world of dry shampoos before we end. I go through so many dry shampoos. I probably use dry shampoo maybe every day. This one I got from TJ Maxx. It was $5. I was in desperate need. This one's from Pearlescence. It was called Lilac Breeze. I liked how big the can was. Let's be honest. I liked how much there was of it. It was just a middle of the road dry shampoo. I felt like, yeah, I got rid of oils, but they were still kind of peeping through. I just really liked that the bottle was so big, but at the same time I kind of wanted to get through it. Probably wouldn't repurchase it again. Next dry shampoo is gonna be Kendra Volume Dry Shampoo. It says it's oil absorbing. That's funny to me, because to me, this was not even like a dry shampoo at all. I still have some left. I hated it that much. It was like a texturizer, but I already have so many texturizers that I don't need this, and I did not like it at all. I felt like this one was a terrible dry shampoo. It should not even be called dry shampoo. I will never buy this, ever. The next dry shampoo, the one by Frederick Fekkai, One More Day Dry Shampoo. Like, I don't know, it was okay. I kind of feel like it was also more on the texturizing side than it was oil absorbing. So it just is super infuriating to me when I need a dry shampoo and it just isn't doing the job. So between this one and the Kendra one, I went and got baby powder. I'll be honest. I put baby powder on my hands and I put baby powder on my hair because these just weren't doing it. These are more like texturizers. So this was a no for me. The next dry shampoo was from Crome, and it's the Restart No. 4 dry shampoo. This was really good. I really liked this. I felt like the nozzle here, like it sprayed really good. There's nothing left, but it's super powerful. Worked really good, but literally, I think I used this one day and this little can was gone. All gone. I use a lot of dry shampoo. I don't think more though than the average person. And it was gone, just this one little thing. So if you want like a dry shampoo for one day, go ahead and pick this one up in this little bitty can. But I liked it. It was, like I said, it was really good, just not enough in this little baby can. Next dry shampoo was from Chlorine. The little cap's gone because my son took it off and threw it somewhere. Chlorine. This is a really great shampoo. I think that they won Allure or Elle, like best dry shampoo a couple years in a row or something like that, and I totally agree. It's a super powerful dry shampoo. It will leave a white cast. It will leave a white cast, so you really gotta zhuzh it in, but it's really good. It's a dry shampoo. It works perfect. And last but not least was the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I love this stuff. This is probably one of my favorite dry shampoos ever. It smells really good. I'm a fragrance person. A lot of people aren't. So if you don't like fragrance, probably just skip. Don't get it. You probably won't like it. It's a very like florally, slightly sweet scent, but very clean, if that makes sense. It's like a perfumed dry shampoo. It works great though. It's powerful. I don't think it lasts a super long time, but I'm willing to repurchase again and again because I like the scent and it works. So I love this stuff and I would for sure repurchase again. Okay, so that was my product empties video. I'm so happy that I finally got to get on here and at least share a little bit of kind of what's going on, what I've been going through in the last year. Yeah, I'm super excited to see what's to come, and I'm hopeful and just optimistic about the future. Thank you so much for watching my video, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up and follow me, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you. Bye.